Still gotta get this strap down, but this is our load today. This truck. This is the 6.0 LQ4 with 799 heads, which are the same as the 243s. Also has the BTR truck Norris cam in it. I added long tube headers since my last video with a single 3-inch, and it dumps right here for now. It's not as raspy as the other exhaust was, but I'll try and make this somewhat interesting, so here we go. Main thing for today, I don't really have a good comparison, like a before video, so just gonna let you see how it performs at some mild hills. Not going up any mountains or anything, that's for sure. But this is, you know, a decent load. It's not entirely heavy, but it's probably a 5,000 pound truck. Trailer's a little under 3, so that's probably more than most people are going to tow, or as much as most people are going to tow with a gas burner anyway. So a light grade hill. I'm doing 55-ish. Load behind me, of course. Let's see if I can just accelerate up it. I'm at 75% throttle. Yeah, I've done sped up to 60 now. Still climbing. Yeah, I actually accelerated up here and I flattened out here. But see, this is a little steeper here. Still at 75%. Still holding. And made it to the top. I'll try a bigger hill in a second as we're going, after we go down this one. Alright, here's a pretty good hill. actually gonna have to let off because I'm speeding up. Yep, gained what, 5 or 6 miles an hour going uphill. And made it. Pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. It definitely would not have accelerated up that hill before. It may have probably dropped usually to around 55 miles an hour or so at that speed with about this much weight. That's about the best comparison I can give you because that's a pretty normal hill that I go up loaded. So that's quite the improvement, in my opinion. I'm in third gear, of course. My tuning's not that great at around the 1500, 1800 RPM range. I still got to work on that. So I'm gonna keep it in third for this. I got the torque converter locked at 35. It's not jerking or nothing. Still just cruising along. Might downshift here. No, pulled right up. Even at, what was that? I don't know, I have to look. 1500 RPM or around there, somewhere like that. Alright, made it back home, obviously. Towed really well. I was pretty impressed, I'd say, with the cam. Can definitely feel an improvement in power right in the spot where you need it in a vehicle like this, especially when towing. I would highly recommend it for someone who wants more power but doesn't want to lose, you know, have to rev to 7,000 RPM to get anything out of it. Seemed to still pull just as hard right off idle, which you can't really tell down there. There's not, if there was any difference, it wasn't much. Definitely had more power once the speed picked up enough to where the converter locks in and, you know, you're actually putting a load on the engine. That's when I could definitely feel that it would maintain speed, or it would even accelerate up some hills that it would barely maybe maintain before. Now, that being said, I also did get a small bump in compression. It's probably worth 10 to 15 at the most horsepower and torque. So there's that little extra that I had also. But overall, great cam. Seems to do exactly what it's designed to do. How about some revs? Everybody wants to hear that. So yeah. People